How to make yourself happy today and every day. Make yourself happy and do it with no regrets. Happiness is a gift from life that you should protect daily. Doing this will help you see more of the pleasant things in life, even in the face of the toughest of challenges. Life is a journey full of ups and downs, and everyone will have a share of joys, sadness, disappointment, and other kinds of feelings associated with living. Moreover, each encounter can help you discover how to make yourself happy. The secret to navigating through life's challenges is by remaining happy intentionally and always wearing a smile because sadness does not have solved any problems. It only makes a person so miserable that they won't be able to think of solutions to the issues being faced. It is important to know ways to make yourself happy irrespective of the situation you are currently facing. James Effingham once wrote, "The foolish man seeks happiness in the distance, the wise grows it under his feet." That said, it is no surprise that most of the things you can do to make yourself happy revolve around finding happiness in yourself and not from other people. When you make yourself happiness dependent on someone else, you are very likely to get disappointed a lot. Likewise, when you attach your happiness to material things, you will never find happiness until you get that particular material thing you seek. Here are 11 things you can do to make yourself happy. Number 1. Always say nice things to yourself. Do you know that little voice in your head you have conversation with? You control it even though it feels like a different entity sometimes. You are happy when people say nice things, and it's the same when you say nice things to yourself. If you tell yourself that you are miserable, your brain will believe that, and that will make you sad. In contrast, when you say nice things to yourself, your mind reads that as a compliment, and that will raise your mood and make you happy. So, to make yourself happy, it is very important to always say nice things to yourself, even when you do something silly. Number 2, understand that life is a process. People sometimes put a lot of pressure on themselves by setting their goals alongside a certain age. You hear people say things like, "I should be earning six figures at the age of 27," or "I should be married at 25," and similar things. If these things fail, they begin to hate themselves or feel ashamed of themselves. This feeling is one of the significant causes of depression. People get depressed because they are unable to achieve unrealistic goals. It is essential to accept the way you are at every point and keep working towards your goals. No time is too late to achieve anything you want to make yourself happy. Number 3. Do not compare yourself to others. This is a very vital tip on how to make yourself happy. Most people make the mistake of comparing where they are at a particular time with their schoolmates. And when they see them live what they perceive as a better life than them, they begin to hate themselves for that single reason. It is vital for people to always remember that every person runs a different race, and one person's life shouldn't be used as yardstick to judge your progress in life. Social media on its own has increased the pressure people feel when they see their mates posting their success. You should learn to find happiness in the little things life has offered you, yourself, your family, and many other simple things. Number 4, always forgive yourself. Some people beat themselves up for so long when they make a mistake or do something wrong. When you beat yourself up for too long for a mistake, you begin to hate yourself for the mistake you made. And you can never make yourself happy when you hate yourself. The right thing to do when you make a mistake is to sit down and have a complete analysis of the whole issue. If you are wrong, admit your fault and ask yourself questions like, how can I be better next time? Then forgive yourself with a promise that when faced with a similar situation, you will make the right choice. This is important to know if you are determined to know how to make yourself happy. Number four. Number five. Avoid people who make you feel bad about yourself. In life, some people want to make you feel bad about yourself every single time. Sometimes these are people we hold in high regard and have a lot of respect for. They can be family members, partners, friends, colleagues at the workplace, etc. These people see no good in people and are toxic to people around them. Such people will only make you unhappy whenever you have close contact with them. Therefore, it is important to stay away from them if you want to be happy. If a person does not make you happy, then it will do you a lot of good if you stay away from them and find more positive people. Number six, prioritize your health. The numerous benefits of eating healthy by consuming less sugar and junk, eating more vegetables, exercising regularly, and taking supplements cannot be overemphasized. Apart from making you healthy, they make you look better, and looking better translates to you loving yourself more. Working on maintaining overall health is a form of self-love, as that is going to benefit you both physically and mentally. However, when you sleep up, you shouldn't go hard on yourself. A good number of people get very angry at themselves when they eat what they are not supposed to eat or drink what they are not supposed to. It is okay to have that less healthy food your body craves as long as you don't make it a habit. Number seven, spend money on yourself. This is one very important part of how to make yourself happy that a lot of people skip. Some people don't believe that there is a need to spoil themselves sometimes. They could instead get the best stuff for their partners, family members, and even friends. But when it comes to spending on themselves, it becomes a very difficult thing to do. They could buy the cheapest clothes, shoes, and accessories for themselves, even though they could instead want a much more expensive one. If you can afford the best clothing, then buy them for yourself and make yourself happy. You should make it a part of you to always put yourself first. Try to spend money to get what you want, regardless of the price today, and see how happy it makes you feel. Number 8. Make the places you spend most of your time in as comfortable as possible. As a human being, where you spend most of your time should be made to be very neat and furnished to your taste. This may sound unnecessary, but studies have shown that you sleep better in an elegant, beautiful room and comfortable bed than you will in an untidy room. Likewise, people tend to be more productive working in an orderly and neat office. Aside from these benefits, being in a place that is as comfortable as you want it to be will give you happiness that will affect your total well-being. So buy that comfortable bed that has been on your mind and that furniture or appliance you have always wanted to buy if you want to be happy every day.